pre-flighted the helicopter and everything, so I'm going to go fly tomorrow. Very excited to do that. Fucking Kamala Harris was out here the whole weekend, so where I wanted to fly was this big fucking TFR, which is a temporary flight restriction. You can't fly over a current vice president or president or whatever. And you always check those because you don't want to be the jerk off that flies in there on your little weekend fucking warrior flight. And next thing you know, you get... I wonder what you would get intercepted with if you're in a helicopter. You would think they would send a helicopter up there. That's when you're just like, oh, man, they're going to cut my license in half. So, but like with all the fucking games and everything, you know, the football games, college football games, the Rams game. I think the Rams are home I'm not sure. Or USC at least had a game. And then Kamala Harris was just these big red fucking circles. You know, and Disneyland always has one. They somehow slipped that in there. So it's just like, you know what? I don't feel good anyway. I'll just fucking take the weekend off. But tomorrow I'm going to have a nice flight. Maybe take a buddy up or something like that. Oh, my God. This lunatic, driver, I was taking my daughter out to go get an ice cream, and this fucking lunatic, we're all going like fucking 8 miles an hour, and this guy comes up and passes us all on the right, doing like 30 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour. And he gets in the right turning lane and then cuts back in. And we get up to the next light, and I'm seeing, you know, the guy in the fucking passenger seat has his arm out like, you know, the window's open like 4 inches, and he's got like a fucking cigarette hanging out. And I was just looking, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, don't you realize? And it's like, they're just kids. They don't get it. I'm like, this fucking guy, the damage he could have done. And I'm telling you, as a parent, like, I never knew that because we used to drive like idiots when I was a kid. So I can only get so fucking mad. It's like, you fucking young asshole, how dare you do what the fuck I was doing when I was your age? But like, you know, it's funny. You turn into a superhero in your murderous fantasies. Where I literally got out, walked around his car, punched through his window, and pulled him out of the car. The seatbelt just broke. This course is just a fantasy. I beat him to a pulp. He had a fucking Glock in his belt, and then I stuck it in the other guy's fucking face. And I like, that's where my head went. What really happened? I waited till the light turned green, and then I beeped at him and made a right. That's basically what happened. You know, that shit only works in the fucking movies. But that's another reason not to be taking testosterone supplements in your 50s. All of these fucking guys in my generation now, where they got them all chasing this testosterone. It's like, you're not, like, let nature take its course. Okay, nature isn't wrong. And you're not going to fool nature. You're not going to make nature, like your body, oh, wait a minute. Am I 18 and you're going to live longer? I think all of that stuff is fucking insane. And I don't understand why in your 50s you would want to go around with the testosterone of a fucking 21-year-old. It doesn't make sense. Because now you're going to be in your head, you're going to be fucking Jason Bourne, but you're walking around and you're in your 50s. And you know what? If I was taking that testosterone, I would have got out of the car thinking I could have punched through his window and pulled him out. I would have got my shit kicked out of me. What the fuck? And all of these fucking guys now, I don't know, like my whole generation now. I've been doing a bit about this. I see these guys, like, they're taking before and after fucking photos of them, like, having a dad bod, and then they're shredded in their 50s. It's like, dude, you're on steroids. You're on HGH. There's no way to do that at my age naturally. And it's okay. Like, what are you trying? I don't understand what the fuck are you trying to do? You know? You going to go out there and try to bang a 25-year-old? You know, I talked to a 25-year-old. I talked to a 30-year-old. They sound like a fucking child. I don't understand. These people are fucking weirdos, man. I think they're fucking weirdos. You know? Just fucking eat healthy. Keep your fucking shirt on. You're old. No one wants to see that. Okay? Go get yourself a fucking sport coat and act your goddamn age. Fucking 55 years old trying to look like a backup dancer in the 80s. If I can stress anything to young people, there's nothing wrong with being old. There's nothing wrong with the aging process. It's actually, everything is about it is fucking amazing if you just let it happen. I mean, I'm not saying like let yourself go, you know, sit in the fucking sun baking without, you know, any sunblock on and fucking eating a fucking, you know, goddamn lava cake. I'm not saying that. Obviously, take care of yourself, but like these fucking weirdos, man. Their Lake Placid faces. That's what I don't know what Lake Placid. I was just pictured as like a pristine lake. Like they just have like that. I don't know what it is. That shiny face. All these shiny face people with their big eyes. I don't know what the... They're almost like a new race of people. I don't know. I don't know. They're fucking bizarre people.